Hi everybody. Today is May 15th and I am in the process of having my house painted, well overdue. And there's a section at my front door that's just, it's a 24 by 26 squarish section that's just plywood. And the painters have painted over it and I just thought it was so boring, right? So a friend of mine, she's like, oh, you should do a mosaic there. And I go, yeah, that'd be so cool. So I went online and checked a bunch of different places for tiles. And I couldn't find anything that I saw a lot of things I liked, but not exactly what I was looking for. And dang it, that light bulb moment, I said, what am I doing? I can make my own mosaic. So, yep, I went down to Michael's and I bought every single square coaster that they had. I'm probably going to need more, but we can definitely start with this. So I'm going to be using the sublimation technique. Get all this out of the way. And definitely have this like this. I will be using probably painter's tape. I just started this process. I haven't really come up with everything. I will be using painter's tape to hold it together behind here so that when I sublimate it won't move. I'm going to put more of these out here and I'm going to do a huge sunflower. I'm going to sublimate a huge sunflower on here. I'm super excited about this. I hope that it works. So I'm going to go ahead and go find an image, a sunflower image that I can do this with, and I'll have everything set up when I come back as far as things taped together. I have the HTV ront, I think it's like 15 by 15, so I got to keep the size appropriate for my heat press. Okay, I'm so excited. I got to go find an image. Well, I'm kind of bummed because I just opened up Cricut Design Space and it is not opening this morning. Okay, so I'm going to click off of that and I'm going to go into my silhouette. Oh, that's a project I was working on yesterday. Okay, I'm going to check my library first and search for sunflower and see what I have. That is super cute. Okay, I'm good with that one. Yeah, that's going to be so cute. Okay, let's see. What size do I want to make it? I'm going to be sublimating, so I'm kind of restricted. Let's see if I can go ahead and bring up my registration marks. And then that will help me go from there as far as how big I can print this out. Now I can move my registration marks a little bit. I don't use the software a lot, but I think if I go thick, it moves the, no, it doesn't. Okay. Let's do, I guess I'm going to have to leave it because I can't remember. Okay, that's the length. And then the thickness, it should be getting a little smaller, I think. Oh, wait, what is inset? No, this is not a tutorial. Okay, that's the smallest I can get. So I'm going to bring it in a little bit more. But I do need to be within those registration marks. Looks like I can even make it a little bit bigger. Now, what size is this? Let's do, thinking here. It's almost 7. Still within those registration marks? I believe so. Okay, so going through the process here. I don't know if this will be, you'll see the tile through this. So do I want it white or do I want to change that to black? I don't know. Let's do an offset. Come on over here. Click on this little star. Offset it. Apply it. change that offset to black. Oh, I really like that. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight this, come up here to these two little squares and group it. All right, now I'm going to print it out. I'm going to use my Sawgrass SG500. I don't need to mirror it because it looks the same to me. So let's just skip that step. And I'm going to print that. Now, this is a process that I've never really understood about the Silhouette software. I don't know if it's the software or my printers, but so it comes up here and it's saying connecting to that printer, but I need the other options. So I have to come here by clicking on cancel, and I'll do the Sawgrass SG500, and I'm going to print that. And here it goes. I'm super nervous. Okay, it's printing. Let's go on over to back to my craft table. I actually forgot to send this to get it cut for my Cameo to cut it. So I clicked on send. Now I only wanted to cut the outside edges. You'll see here where it's only going to cut that there. It'll be easier for placement. I could probably hand fussy cut it, but let's just do it this way. Let me get my Cameo set up. We'll cut it and get back over to the craft table. Okay, so I guess by moving the registration marks, the Silhouette software is saying fail to read registration marks. So let's go ahead and fussy cut this. I'm not concerned about, it being perfectly cut or anything like that, because the unperfect cuts aren't going to show because it's white tile. And I was just sitting here thinking, I could do this one big one, and then I could do a bunch of little ones, or I could just do a bunch of little ones. You know what? I got options. Okay, just finishing cutting this out. Yeah, the house painting process is quite a process. If you've ever done that before, they have to power wash it, then they have to let it sit for a day to dry, and then they come in and they tape up all the windows, and then there's some spots that they can use an air sprayer, and there's some spots that they have to paint by hand. Okay, now I don't know if it's too big based on the fact that I cut this white part too big. So I am going to go ahead and cut this down a little bit. So I don't use that Silhouette software a lot. I do like it when I use it. But you know what? That's a lesson learned. That something I did in the process with those registration marks made it so that the Cameo couldn't read that. Haven't had that problem before, but I also haven't used that method of changing the registration marks. So let's see if that gives me enough of a idea of where it's going to go. That is going to be perfect. Nice. Okay, let's go ahead and flip these over. And again, we're going to make sure that they're all in one piece. I'm going to grab my painter's tape. Now, I guess the only next concern is because there are going to be a little bit of a space. I don't know how this is going to heat set. My goodness, this good painter's tape. Okay, let's get it so that we go. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and tape that like that. And then bring these two together. And I'm kind of like using my fingers to push everything as tightly as I can. Okay, and then I'm going to put one right there. I just realized I don't know if the Make Market, if they have, no, there's no coating over there. Okay, perfect. I do need to clean that off, and I cannot find my, I had somebody come in my little space here yesterday to fix my t-shirt printer, my DTF printer, and oh my god, seriously guys, it's right here. Go ahead and do this. Okay, and we're going to line this up, and I'll get my heat tape. Which is, again, I've moved things around. Okay. Let's just get this positioned here. Here. Now, when you're sublimating on coasters like this, it's heat side up. And I'm going to have to look up what the heat temperature is, which I'll do that now. We're going to pause. I'm going to go ahead and heat set this, and we'll come back. Okay, here it is. I can already see that there probably is going to be a problem with the coloration in between the tiles. So I have to make a decision if that's going to look okay for me, or if I'm going to actually just do individual little sunflowers in each individual tile. So let's go ahead and pull this up. And it's kind of hot, but not too hot for me to touch it with my bare hands. Oh, wow! Look at this. Oh my gosh, how much do I love this. It's perfect. A little bit of ghosting, but it's just a mosaic. It's not a product that I'm selling to anybody. Wow. Everybody, you gotta try this. My stupid garage light is not helping the reflection. I love it. I love it. Okay, let's do some more. I'll be back.